Hi, I'm JodiLee with DecoPack. In this segment, I like to show you how to make bows with designer prints. Okay, here I have to make my designer strips a combination of about 75% fondant, 25% gum paste. It's a little humid here right now, so that would help it dry. You can adjust it to your needs for what part of the country you live in. And I'm just gonna get a little bit more on top here. I'm gonna start rolling it out, and I like this shape because if I'm doing strips, there's less waste, and it just doesn't make sense to make it round because I'm not covering a cake. So I just try to keep it in a rectangular shape. And for the strips, I want them to hold up, or for the bows, I want them to hold up. So I'm going to want them a little on the thicker side, not too thick. Sometimes I like to use my sticks as a guide, depending on thickness, but I'm already down there. You can use whatever you want to roll and try to keep yours as smooth and flat and even as possible. Okay, once I'm done smoothing, doing overall smooth, I'm gonna have my ruler ready, and I like 1-inch strips. They can be any size you want. I'm just gonna go along and hit a little mark at each inch interval, like so. Now with a ruler or a straight device, feel free to start cutting all your strips. And I like to see my strips, so I'm going to go to this side, and I like to. So feel free to cut your strips all the way down. And it's very important, once you have them all cut, to have a piece of saran wrap or a covering to keep it from the air so that it doesn't start to get dried out. Now, depending on the size bow you would like to make, that's up to you, any size. I just have picked a 1-inch, and I've cut out now. I will cut the strip all the way through. I'm just cutting one out real quick to show you here. And I will then cut this in half. I kind of like to do a quick little taper. This helps me when I make the bow. Once I have it like so, it's helpful to put it all together to have a point to it. Okay, once I've tapered it, I'm just gonna brush a little water at one of the tips here and just drape it over and connect it from underneath. Give it a pinch, like so. And it's just ready to hang there and dry. Once I have all my ribbons dry, I'm gonna go back and just do a little hit of water on the outer side of the bowl. I'm gonna have this ready to go, my designer strip, ready to go, ready to place. Just wrap it around gently, not pulling, just kind of laying it nicely on your bow. And any extra overhang you can cut off, or if you plan it out just so, you'll be able to get exactly 3 out of here, but I've made larger bows here, so. There you have your designer bow all ready to go on your cake. And here I have my homemade drying rack. You can see the kit I use. It's just a globe and pillar set, and it just works out great. I just cut a divot in a couple pieces of styrofoam, and you can make multiple ones up of this and reuse them over and over again. Okay, now I've assembled most of the bow on my little mini cake here, and I will be adding the last piece. Just wanted you to see that I do have a base of buttercream to hold the bow together. Just like that. There's one fun party cake. Just add the candle and you're ready to go. To see more fun birthday cake ideas, visit our website at decopack.com.